Libra, December monthly. Excuse me. Why do I never cough off camera and always cough on camera? I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool. We are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you, this doesn't work. So, you've got a classic of Astro DJ Libra. I've got the black candle again, burning for protection, and the incense has been burning. So, concentrate on your cards. Yeah, I got you, babe. So either you've got somebody or they've got you or I've got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent. Well, I disagree. Doesn't really matter as long as you're together, does it? It's all that really matters. So what does Libra need to know, Spirit, please, for the month of December? Sonny and Cher. Well, we start off with the 18, living all past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. You're confused, torn between two options, two properties, two people, two jobs, two situations. Spreading yourself too thin, trying to be everything to everybody. In extreme cases, a double life. Two dogs, those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February, may be involved somewhere in a cancer. But it's a path of blood and tears. And you're torn. Probably between what you should do and what you want to do. Don't live in regrets. I would do what you want to do because either way it's going to be hard. The full moon may have something to do with it. Then we have the 16. Arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Watch out for electrical and water problems. We've been having power cuts. It's trying to avoid this situation. But what you resist persists. So the more you try and stop something happening, the more likely that it will. It's accidents waiting to happen. Don't leave your straighteners plugged in. Don't leave your phone plugged in overnight. No celebrations, no reunions, I'm afraid. Perhaps something's coming between you and what you want. 3 months is mentioned. Lack of action or passion, impotence maybe. A gift you was given by Spirit and you didn't accept. The enemy may well be yourself because it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's coming in fast. It's getting clear on something. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. But it's an enemy that's overcome. And it can only be overcome by unconditional love. Maybe a Pisces involved or a water sign, a younger energy, possibly even a child. But it's somebody that's coming to offer you unconditional love that may help you out of this situation. So 2 major arcanas, both in the negative. Confusion and strife. Because there's lack of action. Or there's either no possibility of a reunion for the next 3 months. Maybe something is stopping you. Maybe you planned a celebration and you've had to put it off again. Scorpio energy. So something has to end before you can make this new beginning, and that's why you aren't taking action. And probably because you will be profiting from someone else's loss. And you don't like that. It feels unfair, especially to a Libra. But the transformation will take place. You will earn your wings and you will fly. But it's not going to be easy, because it's not easy for the butterfly. It's not meant to be, because otherwise their wings would be useless. The 13 is positive energy. We have Capricorn mentioned, communications via the internet, possibly. Putting the effort in. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. 8 years is mentioned. You just have to accept whatever this is, possibly an offer. And be patient. Maybe accept the situation as it is for now, that you can't get together with this person. There is a Leo energy. It could be the astrology, maybe Leo in the moon, Leo in the sun. Leo anywhere in your chart, really, look to see. But it brings financial rewards, and a Leo female may be important. But again, somebody's not taking action. Why? There's no passion. Oh, that's why. So it's a third party situation. We've got a third party there and a third party there. So there's heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Because somebody doesn't want to be the one to break up a home. Someone doesn't want to be the one that comes between someone else. And in actual fact, their situation may already be over. They're just refusing to let go. Or yours might be. This looks like a third party. Excuse me. Third parties, though, don't always mean unfaithfulness. Sometimes it means that work is getting in the way, or parents, or children. Possibly the children, because there's unconditional love there for a younger person, and maybe that's what it is, that you're sacrificing yourself for the children. Some people have long memories there, and this heartache continues. You have to release your hold on the past, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, the stubbornness, the greed, the protection of the child, trying to stop them seeing the world as it really is, making them realise that you have to live in happiness, because if there's all these arguments going on around the kids, it's not healthy for them anyway. If you stay in a situation when you're not happy, because then they'll grow up to think that it's okay to have a partner that you don't get on with. So Spirit is saying it's time to walk away, leave the misery of the past behind. There's very little communication, perhaps with the children. Maybe the children at this point in time can't forgive. So there's no communication whatsoever. And you're impatient, but you've got to be patient. You've got to not lose your temper. Can't have everything your way. And you're on the threshold of a new beginning. There's no going back, and you know that. But you're pausing before you go on to the next thing, because you don't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire, do you? A apologies are needed, especially to the children. I hope that you spoke to them honestly and gave them time to take in instead of being running roughshod over them. Things will improve financially, emotionally, stability and communication wise, but you've got to give them time. A change is coming and it will be for the better. And number 10 is mentioned. So whatever this situation is, either with the kids or whatever it is, something's coming between you and what you want. And you're going to have to go for it and walk away. And if people can't accept that, then that's an issue that you're going to have to solve. If you are in the wrong, you'll know it and you have to apologise. And it will bring about a lucky chance, an opportunity, a change in circumstance for the better. But honesty is your best policy. Make sure you apologise if you're in the wrong. If you're not in the wrong, someone may apologise to you. It might take some time, but it will come. Yeah, good news is arriving, but it may be in secret. It may be something that you're keeping to yourself. An important document or letter may arrive. So you're coming out of this mental prison of your own making, things that have been stagnant in your mind. And you're giving up banging your head against a brick wall. There's no point in keep making matters worse. Keep the lines of communication open, keep them positive, but don't keep pushing things. Give them time. Equal reciprocity. What you give out is what you'll get back. So stay positive and kind. It looks like there's a problem with children or your ego, which is your inner child, having a tantrum because people or things haven't gone the way you expected. Your own worst enemy. Stop expecting things to go your way all the time. It can't happen like that. Or someone else may feel like that. There's someone with lack of commitment here, one night stands, fire sign energy, possibly, nagging, self-punishment, bullying. It all has to stop. Stop beating yourself up. Be a bit more detached. Cut away what no longer serves you and accept what is. There's nothing else that can be done. You have to live your life. But you have to live it in truth and show your kids or show these people that truth and integrity is what really matters. And if you haven't got that, you've got nothing. So live your truth. Saturn. Yeah, it's the Three of Swords again. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. It may be because of work. It may be because of minor surgery. It may be forced or voluntary separation from something or someone that's brought heartache. And people have long memories. So what you plant is what you sow. That's the field of karma. The name grant could be important, or it could be about the grant. It may feel bad now, but it will be resolved, like I said. You have to own your part in it. Saturn is the planet of the Reaper, the Lord of Karma. And this rainbow planet represents what is tangible and solid in our lives. And there's the Reaper. Where is it? Scorpio energy. Where is it? There it is. Death. Something comes to an end, so something new can be born. It is Cronus, and he was the father of Zeus. He devoured his children to prevent losing his throne. So maybe you sacrifice the kids unintentionally by not including them in this, making them see the truth of the matter. And now they could be being brainwashed by other people, telling them all lies because you didn't have the balls to stand up and say something. Or you thought maybe they was too young to understand or something like that, but you've got to be honest. The God who ate his own children, because the energy of this planet seems to show no mercy, but Saturn is not cruel, so probably they didn't intend it to go that way. It simply points out what is true and cuts away the delusion that's no longer useful to anybody. Know that you are being challenged, and it will be a time to make or break this situation. Life will seem harsh and restrictive, and you're facing an enemy, what did I say, who may well be yourself. Because you look at both sides of a situation and then don't make any decision because you can see both sides. It simply points out what is true and cuts away the delusion because it's no longer useful. Sometimes it shows us that it is in our best interest not to have it how we want it or what we want. And if we was to have it, it would lead to our destruction. If this is a time of sorrow or hopelessness, realise that it's all about diligence. You have to stick to what you believe in and adhere to your goals. This is a period in your life that emphasises toughness and work. It's all about not giving up and following through. Saturn also deals with power and control, so there could be power struggles here, battle of wills. Often meaning law enforcement. You may have encounters with the law, and do watch for that possibility, but that encounter may not necessarily be a negative one. If it is though, you will need to play by the rules and do what's thought correct and expected. We're talking about convention, and any rallying against authority or tradition isn't going to look good. On the more positive side, you may meet a fatherly type who will help you advance with your goals. Saturn can sometimes herald the appearance of a sage or a teacher. This will be no small thing and can indicate a mentor arriving just when you need one most. Dealing with the elderly, yes, ping-ponging between two homes, looking after elderly parents, etc., could be an issue. And if you've got a parent with dementia, say, there may be issues with fire or electrical things, water, probably little accidents like that. But remember how they cared for you when you were defenceless and small, and show gratitude by helping them. Don't just bung them away somewhere and forget about them. Dealing with the aged may be an issue now or in the future. Problems with the bones, joints, skeletal structure could crop up. Dental complications are a possibility. Feeling your age no matter what your biological age is. Why have you not accomplished more at this age? Have you wasted your time? Did you allow important affairs to slip by without concentrating on non-essential matters? Many lessons have been learned and problems conquered currently or in the near future. The gift of Saturn is keeping you on your path and helping you face the parts of your life that you may dread, but you simply have to fulfill. They are your contracts towards a more solid achievement and a better life. So circumstances may be harsh for a while, but believe your sacrifice to be worth it. It's a good time to be diligent and not rush anything, because whatever you're asking is going to take some considerable time and it won't come about too quickly. So there will be restrictions, hard luck, being put on hold, feeling denied, something flawed that needs to be corrected, the truth, what you need to know, what is solid in your life, working hard, a taskmaster, fathers, grandfathers or husbands, authority figures, sages, wise persons, learning through hardship, emotional pain, but staying focused on your path, teeth, skeletal structure and bones, karma. It's time to pay your dues. The colour brown, black, iron, fame and seeking fame, wishing to move up a notch, ambition, taxes and penalties. You have to be responsible and patient. The world and the world view. Your reputation is slow to build, but easy to lose. Old age, longevity, time and measure. The Three of Swords is heartache, sorrow, loss and separations. These restrictions and penalties may be temporary or permanent. There'll be shattering experiences, disappointment, but from them you will grow. So number 10 and 13 are positive. The 16 and 18 are negative. Find the real you and know your true path. Divine timing and divine love are at work here. You have to go from your gut instinct and let the light shine out of you. Live in your truth. You can't live a lie. And there it is, the celebration. So whatever it is that's being denied to you at this time, there will be a celebration. It is time for you to look for the joy, the delight and the wonder of every day and rejoice in it. So what makes you happy? And we celebrate the passing events and transitions of life, perhaps the loss of someone, but there's no indication here of a death. So it could be just losing someone that's been in your life for a very long time, as in an ex-partner. It's our way of giving thanks to the angels that delight with us. So don't think negatively about a past relationship or whatever. Look to the good things that was in it and what it taught you, the blessings and the lessons. Whenever possible, celebrate with others, for then great energy is raised, which attracts many angels drawn by your laughter and lightness to add their blessings. It will bond you happily to others. Angel wisdom reminds you to celebrate and honour all things large and small in your life. So find something to celebrate now. Your life should be a celebration. If it isn't, you're in the wrong spot. Thanks for listening.